distinguished guests, dear friends of athletics from all over the world, good evening and a warm welcome to Monaco, to the Sporting Club and la Salle des Étoiles. Ce soir, I am Marc Maury.
And I'm Charmaine Crooks. And this evening, in the presence of His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco and IAAF President Lamine Diack, we look back at 2013. We'll also present some very special awards and find out just who has been selected as the male and female athletes of the year of 2013.
2013 was a fantastic year for athletics. Take a look.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, let's welcome our hosts for this evening, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco and IAAF President Mr. Lamine Diack.
Welcome. Welcome, Monseigneur. President, please, if you...
Votre Altesse Sérénissime, mes chers collègues membres du Conseil de l'IAF et de la Fondation, chers athlètes, chers invités, cette année 2013, dont la tribune d'excellence de ce soir marque le couronnement, nous aura permis de vivre au gré d'une série mondiale exceptionnelle dont le succès des championnats du monde de Moscou représente l'illustration la plus achevée. Avec la participation de 2000 athlètes, et surtout de 203 pays, ce qui est un record, l'athlétisme, comme d'habitude, a montré qu'il était un sport universel. 38 pays ont remporté des médailles, 60 ont eu des finalistes. Moscou a encore enraciné un peu plus l'athlétisme dans sa vocation universelle et fournit la preuve de la pertinence de la politique de développement que nous poursuivons depuis de longues années. Les résultats que je viens d'évoquer et dont nous nous félicitons tous n'ont été possibles que grâce au travail souvent anonyme de milliers de volontaires qui, dans chacune de nos fédérations membres, travaillent d'arrache-pied pour initier la jeunesse à notre sport et le lui faire aimer et pratiquer. Je voudrais rendre hommage à chacun d'eux, comme à chacun des athlètes, dont le travail persévérant et les efforts inlassables nous permettent d'offrir à un public toujours plus exigeant les émotions et les rêves que font naître en chacun de nous, ceux qui font reculer les limites des capacités humaines. En parlant de l'hommage que nous devons rendre aux athlètes, j'ai évidemment aussi en mémoire ceux parmi eux qui, dans le passé, nous ont gratifiés de performances exceptionnelles et qui ont marqué l'histoire de notre sport. It is therefore fitting that this evening, as we celebrate the achievement of the two best athletes of 2013, we also take the time to praise the performances of their predecessors that we are inducting into the Hall of Fame. We can all delight every year in the privilege of seeing the World Athletics family come together around the symbolic act of presenting trophy to the very best athletes of the world in the presence of His Serene Highness, the Sovereign Prince Albert II of Monaco, who honors us with his hospitality in Monaco and also with his friendship and constant support. We remain forever in his debt. Allow me to conclude this few words by thanking all those who assist us year after year in consolidating the achievement of our sport, and in particular our sponsors, who remain constantly by our side. And I will express also my gratitude to the media, who allow the voice of athletics to be heard everywhere in the world. Thank you for your attention.
Merci, Président. Merci beaucoup. Monseigneur, s'il vous plaît.
Monsieur le Président, cher Lamine, chers athlètes, chers amis de l'athlétisme, dear friends, c'est toujours pour moi un immense plaisir de me retrouver parmi vous à l'occasion de ce gala mondial de l'athlétisme où nous célébrons les meilleurs athlètes de l'année. Voilà maintenant près de 30 ans que l'International Athletic Foundation, né à Monaco de la volonté du regretté Primo Nebbiolo, dont je salue ici la mémoire, contribue par cet événement à magnifier l'athlétisme. 2013 marque aussi le 20e anniversaire de l'établissement à Monaco du siège de l'IAAF. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my satisfaction at the agreement we have reached with you, Mr. President, to offer in the near future new facilities reflecting the growth of our activities and securing the presence of the IAAF in the Principality of Monaco for many years to come. Thank you. Thank you. This year has seen the World Championships in Moscow, which not only showed what athletics can offer in terms of human performance, but also gave us some very exciting moments. I'm pleased to be here tonight with some of the most outstanding athletes who've given so much of themselves to our sport. Let us now turn to the future. 2014 undoubtedly has much to offer and will again highlight the value of athletics as an exercise in determination, courage, self-improvement, and also tolerance and equality among all people, regardless of their origin or gender. I would also like to emphasize that ethics must always be present in human behavior, especially in sports. There are no half measures when ethics are concerned, and you as athletes must set an example in respect for these values. Whatever the discipline practiced, you act as role models to younger people, not just in terms of sport, but also, let us not forget, in moral, human, and social terms. Your successes carries and has given you privileges, but it carries also duties, because you are heralded as shining examples of achievement. You are the heroes of today, and our world needs heroes more than ever. Thank you very much. I wish you all a very enjoyable evening and many successes in 2014. Thank you very much.
Merci,
Thank
Monseigneur.
you very
Merci,
much,
Président.
Monsignor. Thank
Je vais
you,
vous inviter
President
à
Diak.
rejoindre la salle. Merci.
Thank you
you.
very much. Well, let's look back and remember the Summer of Athletics in 2013 and all of the excitement in the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow.
See you at Luzhniki.
See you at Luzhniki.
The stars of Moscow, ladies and gentlemen. Some of them are here with us. Yeah, you can applaud, of course, and you will see a lot of them live here during this evening. Shot put queen, Valerie Adams is with us. It's another title, I would say, but this title means something more to you. Why?
Definitely, I think it was, for me, it was creating history that day. Winning in Moscow was just amazing, especially backing up after the Olympics, but also for me, it's important to put New Zealand and Oceania up there because, you know, we're so far away from the rest of the world that it's great to be up there with everybody.
We know New Zealand, don't worry. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Teddy Tango from France. Teddy, that was the last attempt in the triple jump. And before becoming one of the 3 athletes over 18 meters, were you capable to do it? Were you sure you would do it? Were you sure you would do 18 meters?
I trained for that because in 2012 I saw Christian Taylor close to 18 meters mark, and I told myself to have a chance to win, I have to break this 18 meters.
And you did it.
Yeah, I did
And
it.
you did it. Congratulations. Well done, Teddy. One of the great performances of these championships with the 241 in high jump with Bodarenko. Bodan, you ask the crowd to make silent. This is seldom. Normally, the athletes are asking for more noise. Why? Why did you ask that?
When people applaud me, I feel very many emotions and can show good techniques. But I think this is my reserve to next time.
Next time you will ask them to applaud. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bodan, and congratulations. Shelly-Ann Fraser, 3 gold medals. This was the goal, I'm sure. This was your goal. But how did you make it happen?
I think what I did was different from last year where I actually was not rested. I was overwhelmed after winning that 100 meters. But this year for me, going back after the 100 and recuperating and just staying focused and determined on what is it I went there for, that made it easy.
And that made it easy. Yeah, that's good. Last but not least, legend is here with us, Usain Bolt. Usain, 3 gold medals. Which one was the toughest to have?
They were all tough for me. I really go out there and I focus on trying to get these, but my favorite is always the 200 meters. But for me, I focus more on that. I think mental-wise, the 200 just a little bit more because I want it so much more. So I'll definitely go on the 200 meters.
And you remember what happened? We read in your biography that Faster Than Lightning, that those 3 medals were tough to get. Did you find that the rain, thunder, and lightning had something in the Luzhniki Stadium, something symbolic there?
For me, people keep asking me about that. What do I think about it? But throughout Europe, all the athletes can tell you that we ran in rain, we've jumped in rain, we've thrown in rain. So it's just a part of us. We know that no matter what, we got to get it done. So it's all about the focus. But it was scary at the moment because I remember we were in the warm-up here, we were in the tent, and the tent was actually shaking. So we're like, we're not going to run this 100 meters. They're going to postpone this. But we got out there and we got it done. And you got it, and you got it. You know what I like? I like to see you running. So this, now, I have some pictures. Let's see what slow motion can do. And also, thunder towards music is really good. Look at this. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for him. And 3 gold medals for another Jamaican sprinter. Let's see Shelly-Ann.
Amazing. Absolutely. Well, now it was 33 years ago at Luzhniki Stadium when they hosted the Moscow Summer Olympic Winter Games in 1980. Take a look.
Wow, wow, wow. This picture brings us back to 80. Let's welcome some of those 1980 Olympic champions with us, Sebastian Coe. Sebastian, you were back in Moscow this summer in the Luzhniki Stadium. Did it bring back fond memories? Take this one.
Probably helps to use the microphone,
Yes,
doesn't
that's
it?
better.
Yeah, some great memories. And they were a fantastic Olympic Games with more world records at that stage than in any other Olympic Games, and the organization was fantastic.
Tell us about you were sharing the same room at the Olympic Games with your neighbors here?
We shared the same room, not the same bed.
No, the same room. Alan Wells, the Olympic champion in the 100. Alan, it was a tight finish. Did you know that it would be that tight when you were in the race?
No, but I knew that Leonard was going to be there at the finish, and the last stride, I looked across, chested the tape, and kept my fingers crossed. Looked at the crowd, looked at the officials. Nobody could tell me, and it was only when I saw it on the big screen.
That was the first video to show that.
Yeah,
the first stadium to show
absolutely.
it.
And I was aware that they had been doing this before, so looked at the big screen, and I thought I'd won, and off I went doing my lap of honor, not realizing if I'd actually won. So fortunate enough.
But you did.
Yep.
Thank you and congratulations, Alan. With us is Maurizio da Milano from Italy, winning the 20K walk in the earth of walkers, because Soviets were the best walkers in the world. That means something, no?
Yeah, sure. I think that for a walkers is always a great emotion to win in the Russia, in my time, Soviet Union. And I think also for me was every time I back to Russia, I know that I back in the country of the legend of race walking, like Golubnich and many others.
Becoming a legend yourself. I mean, congratulations again. And I want to think about also Sara Simeoni, who is also in the room with us. You can applaud. She's here, Olympic champion in high jump from Italy. And of course, the athletic family would like to remember the great champion. We saw him in the pictures. That was Pietro Menea, who sadly passed away this year. I'm also with a world record holder, Marita Koch, world record in the 400 in 1985. But do you have memories from the 1980 Olympics, Marita?
Yes, of course. After the Olympics in 1976, where I've got injured, I want to use my next chance to win the gold medal in Moscow. I was good prepared, and before I could run the world record since 1978, and I wanted so much.
You wanted so much, and you had it.
Gold medal
And you had it.
in Moscow, and
Thank
it
you.
was
Vielen Dank, and
wonderful.
congratulations again. Thank you, Maritza. It's good to see you. It's good to have you here. And Vladislav Kozakiewicz. Vladislav, you had to break the world record from Philippe Pouvion, was 5:77. You had to break the world record to become Olympic champion in Moscow.
Yes, of course, but that was not so easy. I was in Moscow quite nervous, and I don't know, in night I told to myself, you have to be cool. Be cool. And second, don't make mistake on the competition. And I did it.
You were cool and you didn't make mistakes.
Yeah, I make on the world record, of course, but I clear all heights in first attempt. I broke 6 times Olympic record and 2 times person.
Perfect
and
competition.
Then in one competition, and actually world record.
Congratulations. Thank you, Vladislav. It's good to have you here also. Charmaine, I'm
Those were
surrounded
some
by great
amazing
champions.
champions, Mark, from the Summer Games in 1980 in Moscow. And now we present the first of some very special awards, starting with a 4 times world champion.
Tell my mom, I said, yeah, I have to go to Birmingham. She was like, where is that? Birmingham, Alabama?
Oh, good jump there. And the scoreboard's come up 8 meters and 29. Dwight Phillips of the USA takes it on the last jump of the competition.
When I started, I didn't have anybody. I just had to kind of figure it all out. It was the first championship that I had ever won. And that moment right there was a defining moment for my entire career, to be able to come out victorious. And I took that, I planted that seed, and the flower just blossomed. It's really emotional because the sport is sentimental in itself, because it's something that I enjoy and love the most, and to know that that chapter is coming to an end is, I mean, it's hard to explain. It almost brings tears to my eyes.
To receive the Distinguished Career Award, the man who never stopped smiling, please welcome to the stage Mr. Dwight Phillips. Congratulations, Dwight. Dwight, what an amazing career you've had, and you talked about different chapters of your life. Where do you go from here?
Well, obviously, I'm going to be an ambassador for the IAAF, for the sport. It's a sport that it's been a part of me since I was 8 years old. And I never imagined that I would accomplish all these great accolades. And now I'm going to just pretty much educate the future and help the future athletes become just as successful as I was.
Well, you've been a great ambassador before, and I know that you'll continue to be one, Dwight, but just stay with us for a little bit. Up next, this 17-year-old American junior record holder competed in the finals of the 1,500 meters in Moscow. Please welcome the IAAF Coach of the Year, awarded earlier today, Alberto Salazar, to present the Rising Star Award to his athlete, Mary Kane. Here they come. Congratulations, Mary. Alberto, why don't you give her a roar? There it is over there. Congratulations, Mary. What an honor. What an honor for you tonight. What a great honor. And now I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate the athletes who were inducted into the IAAF Hall of Fame. Please welcome to the hall Harrison Dillard, Marjorie Jackson, Hannes Kolomainen, Natalia Lusovskaya, Svetlana Mastakova, Noradine Morcelli, Perry O'Brien, Merizos Perek, Victor Sanyeyev, Daley Thompson, Greta White, and Yuri Sedek, who I understand is sitting over there with you, Mark.
Of course, Yuri's here, world record for the hammer throw. Yuri, you've been breaking a lot of world record in hammer, but you did one in the Luzhniki Stadium. Can you tell us about the world record that you broke at the Luzhniki Stadium? Oh, you remember this one? No, it's a tricky one, huh?
It was, I think, very nice, big shock for everybody. First attempt, world record, basta.
Everything was done.
Yeah.
Everybody could take a shower and go.
But do you know, I know it exists competition when during the competition the athletes set 2 or 3 or maybe more world records. But you always advantage if you make on the first attempt, other one should think more hard.
With you, thank you, Yuri. With you, we have Ashton Eaton, decathlon Olympic champion, world record holder last year. Ashton, going to have the world title, that means something else.
Yeah, that was the main thing I wanted because we were talking before and it kind of completed my resume. But
it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. I still, you know, as an athlete and being the age I am, I still want to progress. I mean, my main goal is to just try to see how good I can get.
I heard you want to do 400 hurdles next year?
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. It was just something my coach and I talked about, and I like the 400. I like doing hurdles. Let's do 400 hurdles.
But you'll come back to decathlon. Thank you very much, Ashton Eaton. Sergei Bubka, another legend, is here with us. Your last world record, 6:14 outdoors, 6:15 indoors. Sergei, are your records untouchables?
Of course, touchable. Any record I consider can be beaten. And young generation, they have passion, they have talents. They need to use the knowledge what they can gain from the previous generation, from their coaches, and they can do what they want.
They can do what they want. You like the atmosphere of stadium, and she likes the one we'll see on VT, atmosphere of stadium. She was one of the queen of the World Championships at her hometown, Yelena Isinbayeva. Watch this.
Isinbayeva now, 4:89. Oh! The crowd go wild because Isinbayeva is now the world champion again.
Yes, of course.
Meters 80. What can Isinbayeva do? She sailed clear once again.
So Yelena Isinbayeva wins this competition.
Yes, she gets it. She sails clear, 5 meters and 1. Wow. Again, her 18th world record.
I will try to prove that I am the best, I am the leader, I am the queen of the pole world.
last chance to retain her title. Oh, and it's gone. Yelena Isinbayeva, no height in the pole vault for the supreme champion of this event.
I was in perfect shape, 100% shape. I sacrificed a lot, but something happens. I don't know. It's time, I think, just time to lose maybe. Of course, it would be hard to recover, but I will.
She's amazing. And she's here to receive the Distinguished Career Award. Please welcome Yelena Isinbayeva. Please take your wonderful award. Take your award. This is all yours, and you deserve it. Doesn't she, ladies and gentlemen? Fantastic. What does this award mean to you, Yelena?
Well, let me say a few words. Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks a lot for such an award. And you know, I call this recognizable or something like this. Thanks a lot. But you know, I'm really looking forward to come back here on this stage in 2016, but like Best Female of the Year. You know? Because I make a decision after baby birth to come back and try to get my third gold medal from Rio. So, and I'm really looking forward for that. And I'd like to say also that the best awards ever I've got, it was all what happens in Moscow during the World Championships into the stadium. So all these crazy fans and support which I've got there, it's really, really a great award for me. So thanks a lot for everything and for such a trophy also.
Thank you very much, and congratulations, Yelena. No, just stay here for a second. Yelena, you may remember this. You were a youth champion back in 1999. But let's look at these kids in Donetsk and some other great performances of the year.
This is fantastic development of friendship for their future lives. This is sport, it's unique, and I believe they will be great ambassadors for our sport in the future.
He's still accelerating. Shafik Korea is the world cross-country champion with a brilliantly timed run. Chibet, for the second time, tastes gold here in Bydgoszcz. That was a brilliantly timed victory.
Wow, more world record holders here. These hold the record for the shortest and longest running distances, marathon and 100-meter. Marathon, Wilson Kiprotich from Kenya. Berlin, you broke by 15 seconds. Can you do better? Can you improve that?
Yeah, I think I can really still go farther.
Faster?
Yeah.
22 kilometers an hour?
No.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you. Congratulations again. It's good to have you. Usain, we have a small challenge for you. Something new. I know that your legs are fast, but I want to see if your hands are fast. Can you sign these 10 books of yours, faster than lightning, in the shortest time? And I have Alberto Salazar with us, the coach of the year, to time with you. To time for you, please. So you have a pen. You have this. You ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. You're not ready? No, normally, yeah, just do that, okay? Yeah, but I need you. Okay, 3, 2, 1, set, go! Come on, I want to hear you in the room. He's going on. Yeah, and he's making it. Half of it. Come on. Come on, Usain. Come on. Come on. Top. I have, what do you have? 24 seconds. I have almost this. You're faster. You're faster with your legs. Thank you very much, Usain. Thank you. Thank you. And congratulations. Charmaine, we go for the end.
That was a nice job, Usain. Well, now's the time has come to announce the Athletes of the Year. And here they are, the top 3 nominees in the male and female categories.
This athlete's in control. Valerie Adams from New Zealand.
Here is one of the heroines of these championships, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
The unbeaten athlete coming into these World Championships.
He is, without doubt, the greatest sprinter in history.
Oh, yes, an absolutely superb jump.
The Olympic champion is the world champion.
To announce the athletes of 2013, I'd like to ask His Serene Highness Prince Albert II and IAAF President Lamine Diack back on stage with us.
Welcome back. To announce the male athlete of the year, Mr. President, please.
The male athlete of the year is Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt! Ladies and gentlemen, another title of the best athlete in the year of athletics. 3 more gold medals this year. Usain, congratulations. You deserve it. You received this trophy. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Well done. And if you have a few words to say, more, Usain, please do so.
Didn't have any paper this year. You see, History 9 in Prince Albert. The IAAF President, Lamine Diack. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. For me, it's always just an honor to be recognized by IAAF and all my fans and all the athletes being Male Athlete of the Year. Every year I come out here, I put in hard work because that's the focus, that's my determination. I want to be the best in my sports. So I focus on just doing great things, and staying focused is always a hard thing to do, but as an athlete, you have to be really focused on your goals, make great goals for yourself and work towards them. And that's what I do every year, and I'll continue doing for the years to come. I want to thank all my friends from Jamaica, all my fans from Jamaica, my team, my management team, my best friend, Eugene Walker, Ricky Sims, Marianne. Everybody's just helped to mold me into the great athlete I am. My coach, Glenn Mills. I also want to thank God because it's been a rough season and he really helped me through a lot. And I want to take this opportunity also to say to the other athletes out there that I know track and field has been through a lot, but I see a lot of positive things coming out, and I see a lot of young athletes coming up. And I just want to encourage all the athletes just to stay focused, to work hard, and just to show the world that we can do this and we can make athletics a better place. So just continue working and staying strong. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Usain. Thank you very much. Stay with us.
And to announce the female athlete of the year, His Serene Highness.
Monseigneur, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
Different envelope. The 2013 Female Athlete of the Year is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
From Jamaica, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Here she comes. With a wonderful dress. She was sitting, you didn't see the dress. Now you can see it. Congratulations. Welcome, welcome, Shelly-Ann. Shelly-Ann, if you can say a few words, please. To the audience and our viewers all over the world.
His Serene Highness Prince Albert II, President of the IAAF Association, Mr. Lamine Diack, fellow athletes, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all good night. First of all, I'm really excited to be here and of course to be among some of the top athletes in the world in their respective events. I think they all did wonderful, and for me to be standing here on top, I'm really elated. And thank you guys so much for your vote. Of course, it was a tremendous year, and I didn't think it would come together without the help and support of my creator, who bestowed on me a special talent, which I continue to cultivate and to work so hard in making a blessing not only to my family, but to my friends and to our young athletes who are aspiring to be Olympians and future world champions. I would not be here today weren't it not for the support of course, my husband, Jason, who is here with me, my coach, Stephen Francis, my manager, Adrian, and Bruce James. And of course, Adrian is celebrating his birthday today. So I think if he was here, I would get to say happy birthday. But of course, to my friends and my family who continues to support me. I think hard work is something that comes without saying. In order for us to achieve the things in life that we want, it takes a lot of hard work, it takes commitment, it takes dedication. And of course, for the persons and my sponsors who dedicate their time, of course, and their efforts and their money, of course, in making me a success and giving me the honor to represent them, Nike, of course, Grace Kennedy, and Digicel. Thank you guys so much for everything.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Athletes of the Year. Congratulations. And we'd like to thank you very much for joining us. Our time together has come to an end, and we'd like to say good night to everybody.
You're right. Please join us again next year. And here's looking forward 2014. The World Indoors in Sopot, Poland. The Half Marathon Championships in Copenhagen, Denmark. Eugene in USA for the juniors. And the new event, the IAAF World Relay Championships in the sun in the Bahamas. See you.
Thank you for joining us. See you next year.
Next year. Have a wonderful time.